So what we have are the coordinates indicating the places and their locations on the Earth's surface. Then what we are expected to do is to show the position of the points on the Earth's surface. So that's what we have there. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So let's look at, first of all, the degrees of the latitudes as well as the longitudes that we have. Okay, so here we go. We have 62, we have 20, we have 62 and 85. So by just looking at the latitudes that we have, we can tell the smallest magnitude of degrees is actually 20 degrees, right? Then followed by 62, then we have 85, okay? So what I'm gonna do is this, I'm gonna draw the prime meridian, yeah? And then I'm gonna also draw the equator, yeah? These two great circles help us to measure and determine the positions of different latitudes as well as longitudes. Now, here's something that is of great significance. The latitude with the smallest magnitude of degrees is closer to the equator, and that one with the greater degree of magnitude happens to be farther away from the equator. Equally, it's the same thing when we are talking of longitudes. Those with smaller magnitudes of degrees are closer because the prime meridian is actually 0 degrees. Equally, the equator is 0 degrees. So we start measuring from them and then we extend farther away from them. So if you're starting with 20 degrees and this one is a latitude, we check now the unit. This is in the southern hemisphere, right? So 20 degrees south. So we'll actually draw this one to be here, right? So this one will actually be demarcated as 20 degrees south. Then which one follows? From 20 we go to 62. So that's 62 degrees north. This one ought to be in the northern hemisphere. So this one is actually 62 degrees north. Then we check which one follows 85 degrees north. You check the units, it ought to be in the northern hemisphere. So this one will actually be here. And we're going to label it as 85 degrees north. After having done that, we can now look at the longitudes. So with the longitudes, we have west, west, then we have east, east. 2 longitudes are in the eastern hemisphere, then 2 longitudes are in the western hemisphere. So we'll start with this one because it's the one which is closer to the prime meridian, which is 40 degrees west. So I'm going to draw it here. And I'll make sure that I demarcate this one. That is 40 degrees west. Then there's another one that is 150 degrees west. So that one will be farther away from the prime meridian. Yeah, this one is 150 degrees west. Right? We have 2. And then we have 2 in the eastern hemisphere, right? This one, which is 60, so this one is somewhere here. That's 60 degrees east. Then we have 145 degrees east. This one is 145 degrees east. Having done that, we can now indicate the locations of those points that we have been given. So we have the first one as 62 degrees north. Where is 62? 62 is here. 62 is here. And then it's sitting on 40 degrees west. This longitude here. 62, 40 degrees west is here. So this is where the point A is. Let's move on to the second one. We have 20 degrees south. We check, it's this one, right? 20 degrees south. Then what's the longitude on which it's sitting? 60 degrees east. So we know it's this side. So it's here. So this one is D. Let's watch that one. We do see 62 degrees north, 150 degrees west. 62 degrees north, it's this latitude. Then 150 degrees west. 150 is this one, right? 62, 150. So this is where point C is supposed to be. How about point D? Point D is sitting on 95 degrees north. We shift and look at the latitude, which is farther from the equator. That is 85 degrees north. And where at is it? 145 degrees east. 85 is this one, then 145 is this one. Where they're meeting from, that's where the point is located. In the next videos, we'll be looking at the radius of the Earth and then determining the circumference of the Earth, as well as the differences in latitudes and longitudes. These are some of the things you need to learn if you want to be able to answer questions on exams. For you to see the next video that I'll be posting in the nearby future, you have to stay subscribed and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I happen to roll out any video, you are alerted. I'll see you in the next one.